In the modern era, the important next step is to recognize that today governments control the quantity of money, so that as a result, inflation in the United States is made in Washington and nowhere else. Of course, no government any more than any one of us likes to take responsibility for bad things. We're all of us human. If something bad happens, it wasn't our fault. And the government is the same way. So it doesn't accept responsibility for inflation. If you listen to people in Washington talk, they will tell you that inflation is produced by greedy businessmen, or it's produced by grasping unions, or it's produced by spendthrift consumers, or maybe it's those terrible Arab sheiks who are producing it. Now, of course, businessmen are greedy. Who of us isn't? Trade unions are grasping. Who of us isn't? And there's no doubt that the consumer is a spendthrift. At least every man knows that about his wife. But none of them produce inflation, for the very simple reason that neither the businessman, nor the trade union, nor the housewife has a printing press in their basement on which they can turn out those green pieces of paper we call money. Only Washington has that printing press, and therefore only Washington can produce inflation.
Welcome back to the Crypto Bliss channel. Thank you for being here with me once again on the live session. Today I'm doing a crazy session for you. As you saw there, Washington is the only place in the entire world that literally prints money and creates inflation. Well, that statement needs to be somewhat little bit adjusted and updated to today's times. And that means that all countries that do that print money, cause inflation, it's not you, it's not me, it's not us buying the cell phones, it's not us buying the cars, it's none of that, right? It is the way that they print the money, the paper money, and that creates more money in the M2 supply across the world, and that then creates the inflationary environment because there's more dollars to all of the things. So we're constantly lied to by Jerome Powell, the Federal Reserve, who's actually a privately owned entity. Now, the thing about these people is that they know exactly what they're doing. They state exactly what it is they're doing with a little bit of a hidden agenda. But the thing is that, wow, we are very, very surprised as to how these people continue to speak and how they continue to treat you and how they continue to steal money from you through taxation, through VAT, through all of the nonsense that has been created by their poor, absolutely inflating monetary system. That is going to go into hyperinflation in a little moment. I'd like to go and show you a little video from about 11 years ago from Da Vinci here, where he was speaking about Bitcoin at $1. Just buy $1 worth of Bitcoin. I'm just going to play a few minutes of this.
Create more. It's mathematically impossible. And you know, a lot of you are skeptical, a lot of you don't believe in the Bitcoin system, and that's fine. You can stay on the sidelines, but if you really want to become wealthy in the future, I would suggest you take $1 frickin' $1, buy some Bitcoins, put it in a goddamn wallet, put it fucking away. Okay, I'm sorry for swearing, but you know what? It's just $1. Get some Bitcoins, put it away. Goes to nothing. Who cares, right? You only spent $1, right? You'll get a million satoshis for $1, right?
1 million.
And the way I see it, that will be worth $1 million just at inflation once Bitcoin gets to where it's going to be. So it's up to you. You know what? I know you're not going to listen to that advice, most of you, and it's kind of sad because you know what? I was proud of the fact that once at least 5 people have become either millionaires or or well off that have emailed me thanking me for recommending Bitcoins. Now, I'm hoping that every single one of you buys $1 worth of Bitcoins, just one freaking dollar, because you're going to be thanking me for that $1.
Well, is the man correct? I'd like to say yes, right? Because today, one Bitcoin is currently sitting at an incredibly powerful $91,000, my friend. $91,000? Look at that. 91,300. I mean, he told you to buy that little dude right there. $1. Oh, look, $1. I want $1. Please give me $1 of Bitcoin. What would $1 of Bitcoin buy you today? I mean, it would buy you literally a fraction of Bitcoin, but it will still be valuable nonetheless. $1 worth of Bitcoin, $1 worth of Bitcoin. All right, it's not telling us right now how much we will be getting. Let's get here, $1. You will be getting this amount here. Now, we will have a look in a little bit of a moment what that would equal to you, my friend. All right, let's shift on into this video. Thank you all for being here with me. I truly appreciate every single one of you beings. We're about to cross over to the 2K level. Let's pump this channel. Make some noise down in the comments below. Appreciate every single last one of you. All right, let's delve right in. Okay. So thank you for being part of my community. Really, I've been sharing so many things here with you. Taxation is a theft. Okay, 75, 2% tax. There was absolute war, insanity, crazy stuff going on out there in this world. 2024, the war is on your device. The device is holding you captive, and incredible to see what's going on. But they're taxing you 40%. What the fuck is going on here? Okay, this is insane. And if you guys missed this here from me, all right, I did share with you that Bloop is already 100% up since I did this video a day ago, and it's still so early at a $230,000 market cap. This is a Sui meme coin. Yes, it's busy retracing a little bit right now, as you can see, somewhat just pulling back to this line here, but it's still sitting hot like a rock. Don't miss out. Subscribe to my channels, my community, and let's get right to it. Okay, so as you can see here, I've shared this very interesting post with you because there's nothing that's going to fix the dollar. There is nothing. And this is the difference here, is that Bitcoin is just better money. A candle converted into a light bulb, which I'm being lit here. There's light LEDs in this. There's cars, xenons, whatever. Okay, a horse changed into a car, and trucks and all kinds of things. A newspaper into the laptop that I'm busy recording this from, and then money is converting into Bitcoin right now, and that is what is busy unfolding, my friends. You know, this is just the thing, is that you can't miss out on this journey because you don't have to buy one Bitcoin. All right, this is what I was saying. One Satoshi equals 100 millionth of a Bitcoin. Okay, which essentially in the future could end up being $1 worth. So if you're buying $1 worth today, okay, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 zeros, okay, and here we're saying 1, 2, 3, 4 zeros. 4 zeros. So you would literally have 109. I think you would have 109,000. Yeah, there you go. You'd have 1,900 Satoshi. So your $1 could convert into $1,900 at the point where the dollar and the Bitcoin, the one Bitcoin equals $100 million. Do you think Bitcoin will hit that in the future? Let me know down in the comments below. If you owned one Satoshi, you'd have a 100 million Satoshi bag. Well, my friend, this is a very decent area to be in. 0.01. I mean, even having 100,000 Satoshi right now would be good. 1 million Satoshi would be good. 10 million Satoshi would be absolutely phenomenal. And of course, one Bitcoin would be just tremendous. So try and work your way up to one Bitcoin, because that's the point here. RFK Jr. says Bitcoin is the currency of freedom. That's exactly what Mr. Da Vinci was saying there is that Bitcoin is freedom. Don't give up your freedom, because if you give up your freedom by holding paper dollars, you can expect to be a slave to the system, my friend. Just like I showed you in my profile on X. Okay, so it is a hedge against inflation for middle-class Americans, a remedy against the dollar's downgrade from the world's reserve currency, and the off-ramp from a ruinous national debt. Phenomenal, phenomenal statement there. Not only that, but this is breaking news that MicroStrategy today, just by the way, bought another 51,780 Bitcoin, and that's worth $4.6 million today. And now here's a total of about $30 billion. Now, here's the thing, my friend, is that Michael Saylor has gone out and made a commitment and a promise to never, ever sell the Bitcoin. Okay? What the fuck? Well, that's simple, because there is only a limited supply. Just like Da Vinci was saying, there is only a incredible pumpermental. Okay, and check this out. Even Andrew Tate here. Well, as I said, every time he buys, I'll buy $1 million US. Well, there you go. That's his turn. Well, I dig that. I'm going to even repost that, because that is power, man. That is absolutely fucking power. So here you go. Raising his holdings to about 331,200 Bitcoin. Literally, the man just took 4.6 billion. So in other words, 10% of the 42 billion that he was just talking about, okay, that he's going to stack up. And he's now starting to increase this immensely, all right? This man is doing some crazy, crazy stuff out there, okay? So I don't know about you, but I'm about to show you some more people that are buying here. Some more. All right. Bitcoin is outperforming from the NASDAQ, the S&P 500, and the Dow Jones this week. Crushing it. Okay? Absolutely crushing it. So I don't know about you, but we're on this journey. What are you waiting for? Are you waiting for me to do what? What are you waiting for? Public company, listed company, Mara Holdings or Marathon Digital is expected to raise another $700 million to buy more Bitcoin. Are you getting what it is that I'm saying here? Okay. $700 million. That's 70, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 700 million. In other words, they're going to buy 7,658 Bitcoin. Okay? And to top it off, they're a fucking mining company. They're a Bitcoin mining company. They're a mining company who's about to buy more Bitcoin. I don't think you guys get it. All right? There is just not enough Bitcoin to the point where the miners are accumulating more Bitcoin. Okay? This helps them hedge, and this helps them at a later point sell out at a higher price and in profit. That's a very good strategy by them. And just in $725 billion Bernstein, you know, if they just add whatever, $1 billion, they'll also buy 8,000 Bitcoin. Where the fuck is all this Bitcoin coming from? Because we only mining like 450 Bitcoin a day at the moment, my friend. 450. And even the America, Trump says, according to the Treasury, they're going to accumulate 200,000 Bitcoin a year. What? Did you just hear what I said? Okay, I just what? Okay, 200,000 Bitcoin divided by 12 months gives us approximately 16,666 Bitcoin every single month. They have the budget to do this, regardless of where this is. Okay, Bernstein is predicting Bitcoin to hit $200,000 by 2025. Says intrigue will turn to pain for the Bitcoin bears. Intrigue will turn to pain. Now, my friends, I don't know about you, but this is very important here. Okay, we are literally getting ready to blast off, and I'm just showing you so many things. People are getting into Bitcoin, and you don't have enough. You do not have enough. Continue to accumulate. Okay, it's just in Polish presidential candidate Sławomir Mencen says Poland should also keep its currency in reserves in Bitcoin. It's an obvious decision, isn't it? And some of the BRICS nations are going to do the same. And this is going to make Bitcoin explode even more. We have the biggest conference, which will be launched in Abu Dhabi, a crypto tax-free haven. And this is going to explode within the next 21 days. My friend, this is in kind of just before Christmas time. Ha! Ha! The OCC releases notice saying that they're preparing to list the spot Bitcoin ETF options. In other words, okay, the trading volume is about to go. I can't even tell you. It's not even going to go to the moon. It's going to go like beyond. You do, again, my friend, you don't own enough Bitcoin. You just don't. I don't own enough Bitcoin. Okay. And that's just the honesty. If I had one Bitcoin, that would be beautiful. Do I have one Bitcoin or the equivalent of one Bitcoin? Yes. All I can say to you is that Bitcoin appreciates over time. Property depreciates over time. Stop depreciating here. Okay, you can't help it. But Bitcoin is outperforming property. Bitcoin is outperforming stocks. Bitcoin is outperforming the dollar. Bitcoin is outperforming almost every. In fact, it is outperforming everything on the planet here, my friends. It was interesting back then where Bitcoin, so all of a sudden, cars and horses, okay? 20 million horses, a couple cars were sold. And in like 20 years, it starts so slowly. It takes like 20 years to get, 15 years for the adoption curve to really unfold. 15 years. And guess what? Bitcoin is 15 years. Okay. The adoption of Bitcoin is absolutely and undoubtedly taking place. Okay. If you have not yet seen these charts that I'm about to share with you, my friend, slowly, then suddenly. Okay. Cars will adopt fast. Horses, unfortunately, they're just beautiful creatures that we love taking stressless, stress-free outrides and outbacks on. So they will always find a way to print more money. Okay. When you look at the US National Debt Clock, I announced to you 3 days ago when I was doing this video, 2 days ago when I was doing this video here, that your future is about to change. The reason for that is that this just clocked over the 36 trillion level, okay, 2 days ago. And they have pumped nearly 10 billion fucking dollars into the market. From where? What's it doing? What are they doing with all this money? Okay, $10 billion. Jeez, my friend. Jeez, this is just... I don't even know what to say. I can't even say it anymore. This thing is worthless. It just is. Korean War, print money. Cuban Missile, print money. JFK, print money. Vietnamese War, print money. Nixon resigns, print money. Print money, print money, print money, print. Black Monday, print money. Collapse and then print money for the market. Soviet Union's print money. Gulf War, print money. This is where Kiyosaki was. Imagine Bitcoin existed at that point. Well, it didn't. Okay. It was being invented throughout this time because Satoshi Nakamoto, whoever it is, saw all of this bullshit over the last 30, 40 years, 50 years, and just said, oh, hell no. We are making a currency that will defeat this bullshit printing, this money printing, because that's all they're going to do. Dot-com bubble, collapse, print, Y2K, print, September 11, print, Iraq war, print, housing crisis, print, Brexit, print, COVID, print. What's it going to be now? You see what I mean? There's always a crisis for them to have to print. So are we going to see some sort of black swan event? Hard down, bounce up? Possibly. I don't know. I can't say. Right now, there's no reason for them to say they're going to like print into oblivion, other than the fact that they're going to have to do it anyways. All right. So this clock, 24/7, is just pumping money. Just pumping money. I'll come back to it at the end of this video. Okay. And let's see how far it is. 375, eh? Okay. All right. The people who are running the $36 trillion, i.e. this, okay, in debt are giving you a credit score. Wow. They giving us a credit score? Well, you know, you're in America. Rajit Soni, shout out to you, man. 50 trillion incoming. I love it. I want to see what this looks like in a little moment. My friend, we are going to see what happens. 50 trillion incoming for sure. I agree. I think we're going to hit there in the next, maybe by 2030, we will be at 50 trillion undoubtedly. Okay. There's no ways at this rate that we can't be. We're 5 years away from that. And just this year alone, they've printed 3 trillion. So that's 15 trillion away. And the printing becomes compounding each and every single year that they continue to print. And that's why the graph and the M2 supply goes up, my friend. It just is what it is. So 100,000 Bitcoin is just the beginning. It seems as though this is what happens, okay? And the dollar flatlines. But this is actually what's happening, is that Bitcoin pumps and the dollar is declining. It just is what it is. There's no other route about it. Now, this is one of the most bullish signs you have ever seen, okay, happen. Since the beginning of January, 5th of February, this was when the Bitcoin price in US dollars and the exchanges on reserves decoupled from one another, and literally the price has pumped, okay, and the amount on the exchanges has absolutely dumped, okay. The exchange on reserves right now is currently sitting, as you can see there, at about 2,682,508 Bitcoin. And US wants to buy 1 million over the next 5 years. All of these companies want to buy a few million. All of these countries around the world are buying. El Salvador is buying 1 Bitcoin a day. I buy Bitcoin every day. I don't know how much you're buying. Use my Bybit link down below. Get yourself an incredibly beautiful $30,000 deposit bonus. I'm about to get into a trade. I'm going to tell you why. Okay? Have a look here. I did show you that this came from here, boom, and was making an ascending pattern. Ironically, look at where it hit before some resistance started to happen. Now we've just been bouncing around a little bit, and now we've made a very beautiful bull flag pattern. Okay, we broke out, we faked back in. We broke out once again, and now we're currently retesting at the moment with the MACD about to cross over, the RSI looking really like it wants to pump up. So my friend, use my Bybit link down below. Get yourself an incredible deposit bonus, because I will show you what the next potential move for Bitcoin could be. Make sure to stay tuned right till the very end. I'm going to continue with the video before I tell you. So as you can see here, like call it 2.7 million Bitcoin on reserves and 450 being mined every day. So yes, there's some Bitcoin at the moment, but all of this buying that's happened over this year, and we haven't even got a lot of people in. Okay, retail hasn't even come in. There's so much stuff that hasn't happened yet. I don't think you actually can comprehend what's going on here. This is the most important chart you actually need to look at, because this is the chart that matters. Now, since Bitcoin chilled here on the bottom, okay, this is where so much Bitcoin came off the exchanges already. Bam. A hard crash. At this point was the buying point. Was that the time that they bought BlackRock and then bought? I mean, there was an estimated 3.3 million at the 5th of November 2022, and then all of a sudden 230,000 Bitcoin got taken off like 4 days later. Where the fuck did that go? Who bought that? Okay. Holy lolly. I wonder. All right, let's move on. I want to share this. Donald Trump said that the United States will be the Bitcoin superpower of the world. It's here.
Plan to ensure that the United States will be the crypto capital of the planet and the Bitcoin superpower of the world, and we'll get it done.
And we will get it done. Now, not only that, okay, this is the Bitcoin Conference 2024, sponsored by Zappo Bank. And as you can see here, Mara once again, Marathon Digital. I don't think you understand this. This man is being for real. He wants to see America flourish. He wants to see America, become that superpower of the world. And the only way for a nation state to do that is by holding Bitcoin, and more Bitcoin than most of the other people. Now, the very interesting thing is that we've recently seen NVIDIA gobble up the tech companies of this world. Is it going to gobble up Apple soon? Possibly. Possibly. With a Bitcoin backing, okay, in MicroStrategy. Could MicroStrategy beat NVIDIA soon on market cap on the basis that MicroStrategy's Bitcoin strategy, flip into Bitcoin strategy, is the way of the future? It is protective. Okay. You let me know down in the comments below, because my friends, that is a very interesting thought.
If crypto is going to define the future, I want to be mined, minted, and made in the USA. It's going to be. It's not going to be made anywhere else. And if Bitcoin is going to the moon, as we say, it's going to the moon, I want America to be the nation that leads the way. And that's what's going to happen. Oh, you're going to be very happy with me. You're going to be so happy. You're going to say he's the greatest guy. That's why I'm proud to be the first major party nominee in American history to accept donations in Bitcoin and crypto. And they've made a lot of them, I might tell you. And I appreciate it. Since we made that announcement on May 21st, we have already raised $25 million, much of it in Bitcoin, crypto, and others that are very, very good also. But as you know, our excitement about the future of Bitcoin and crypto could not be more difficult from the approach of our opponents. Can't be, look, our opponents have gone a difficult route. They're going old-fashioned stuff. We're going to take it right down the middle. We are so different from anybody else in terms of a campaign. First of all, we understand it. They don't understand it. They are blocking your path. They're blocking your way. But I've made it a lot easier for you because the SEC has been very, very tough on you. And now they see that you've embraced me. All of a sudden, people that were under investigation, they're being let go. They're saying, oh, no, we don't want to do that. We love crypto. Let me tell you, if they win this election, every one of you will be gone. They will be vicious. They will be ruthless. They will do things that you wouldn't believe. But right now, because of me, they're leaving you alone. So please say thank you, President Trump. Thank you very much.
Love it. Love the gent. I think, this is a very powerful video in what he's saying. And they want Bitcoin to become the superpower, them to become the superpower of the world. All right. I want you to go and listen to this. This is from Bitcoin Teddy. And I dig this video.
10% on your real estate every single year. Why would I can do that with Bitcoin. I can just sell it the next day. Oh yeah, but you have a place to live. Yeah, I can just rent it. And I don't own any of the liabilities. Oh, well, why don't you own a yacht? Why would I? Just rent it when I need it. It's all about freedom. It's the freedom game, guys. If you have too much things tied up to you, they can take these things away from you. You don't need the house. You don't need the car. You don't need any of these things. You just need to be able to do whatever you want, whenever you want, however you want. That's it. Once you hit that metric, dude, you're cruising. Don't add all these fucking liabilities that fuck up your life. You can make 10%.
Don't add all of these liabilities, okay? In other words, what he's saying there is that if you buy a property, you're bound to the property. The property has costs, it has levies, it has monthly costs, it has fixing costs, it has maintenance costs, it has property management costs, it has all kinds of things. You could have headaches and everything. But literally, if you go take $1 right now and you go onto an exchange, if you come on over to Bybit, okay, and you use my Bybit link down below, you can literally change anything, your native currency, into $1. Check this out. Buy cryptocurrency. You can do a one-click buy, fiat deposit. You can convert your crypto. You can do whatever the flip you want, my friend. So don't miss out on this opportunity, because right now we're at a very, very pinnacle point. Crypto and Bitcoin are outperforming every single asset, especially Bitcoin. Okay, Bitcoin is undoubtedly the biggest asset in coming to the history of this world. You can see it is the most valuable asset in this world. So I dig what he's saying. So now, my friend, if you were to go and buy your $1, you'll have 1,000 or 10,000, 1,000 Satoshi. Would you like to get 1,000 Satoshi? 1,009 Satoshi? Would you like that? I'm pretty confident you would. Because if you did that, okay, you'd set yourself and your family free down the future. There are only 21 million Bitcoin. There's never going to be more. This is what's in circulation. That's it. There's no more. This market cap is sitting at a $1.8 trillion market cap. Its FDV is also very similar. And that's exactly why Bitcoin is the currency it is. This thing has had $62 billion trading in the last 24 hours. Don't fuck with the big orange dog. All right. Looking over, once again, at our Bitcoin rainbow chart, my friend. Looking over at the Bitcoin rainbow chart, my friend, look at where we are. We're actually in the hodl zone right now. We're in the hodl zone. Finally, like, we've got to a point now where we're just in the chill, in the hard chill. Okay? Right now, that's 82 to 108,000 in the hodl zone. Do you think we're not going to hit 100,000 pretty soon? Well, it's only like 8% away. Like, seriously, my friend. There you go. 8.6%. Dude, Bitcoin does that in a week. You can do it in a day. Okay. Sure. I don't think you're getting it. Are you getting it? If you are, make some noise down in the comments of the video below, please. So, we're getting ready to pump. I wouldn't be surprised if we slowly crept up a little bit and then started to make the next rally and then slowly went sideways to make one last pump to fuck off through this red zone up here. I think we're going to pump, right? I think we're going to do something like this. I think we're going to try and break through there. We broke through the top there, okay? I think we're going to do something of the same nature and probably at around the end of October, November, possibly, because November, December, and January are generally the most bullish months for Bitcoin. Okay. So if we were to see that, possibly we could see this bull cycle in call it December 2025. Okay. Yeah. There you go. There's January. There's the end of January. So the end of January, we're predicting at the very highest point, 330,000 to about 444,000. I like it. I personally think it's quite doable. So does Da Vinci, because this man invested at $1. In fact, he invested at 87 cents. Okay. Do you think Satoshi is a billionaire today? Yeah, my friend. 0.87. Excuse me. 87. Okay. He bought them at 87. Just say, whatever, he bought $1,000 worth. Okay. $1,000. And he was only telling you to buy, so times $1,000. Okay. Wait, let's just say he bought 1,000 divided by 0.87. Yeah, 1,000 divided by 0.87. So in other words, he got 1,100, call it 1,150 Bitcoin. If he just spent $1,000, okay. If we had to times $1,000 by $91,400, what do you think this is going to be? That's worth 105 million fucking dollars, my friend, from $1,000. You see what I'm saying? Do you see what it is that I'm saying? Now, I'm pretty confident the man owns quite a bit more than this, okay? Because of his dollar cost averaging over the courses of the years. I'm pretty sure that this man is a billionaire in crypto, in Bitcoin. I don't know. Da Vinci, if you're watching this video, shout out to you. Let me know if you're a billionaire. I'd love to know. And so with the community, man. Maybe one day we can do a stream together. So, that's why the man keeps telling you to buy Bitcoin. It just is what it is, my friend. And since we're here, okay, I want to see what you think about the altcoin index. Because currently, we're still in the Bitcoin territory. We're getting ready. There's a shoulder, a head, and a shoulder. So no doubt we're going to break out to this kind of 65, 66 level. At that point, that will be coming up to altcoin season. Now, with gold sitting at a $17.5 trillion market cap, Apple at 3.45, Nvidia is like chewing on its ass by like $30 billion, okay, which is still quite a ton of money, right? Microsoft's lagging a little bit behind. Bitcoin has now accomplished beating Saudi Aramco. Do you know why the UAE are holding the Bitcoin conference there? Because they know Bitcoin is more valuable than their entire oil giant corporation. Okay, much bigger. Okay, Meta, Silver. Look at where we're at, guys. I can't tell you what this is, but we're coming for Amazon and we're coming for Alphabet. By the time we finish this season, this cycle, I can almost put my Naga on the block that we will be higher than Apple, okay? Because that's only 2x from where we are, which means that Bitcoin goes from 90 to 180,000. Sounds pretty reasonable. That takes us up there, crashes a little bit. Is what it is. Shall we take a look at exactly where we could be going? Well, first of all, let's have a look at where our next move for Bitcoin is going, my friend. Right here, if we had to take the bull flag pole and pop it over here, okay, we could be seeing a potential $108,000 on Bitcoin. Now, isn't that very interesting, right? Because if we look here at the 1.618, that is exactly at that same level. Okay? That's where we're coming next, my friend. I can't tell you anymore how synchronous Bitcoin is, because it's mathematically sound against the printing of dollars, against the erosion of currency. This is why we will see this asset fling up to these heights. Make sure you use my Bybit link down below. Get yourself into some trading. I'm going to be buying some perpetuals, and I'm going to be doing such a cool video for you guys in the next few days about how to compound your perpetual interest and become financially free by taking one trade a day, okay? One trade a day. You don't even have to do one trade a day. It's all about the percentage and how you compound that over the period of time that suits you, okay? So let's delve right in. If you wanna see that, make some noise down below. And yeah, I'm looking forward to to sharing that with the community. Now, one of the things that I wanted to share with you is that you guys know that I love using the Crypto Calculator AI. So shout out to Crypto Calculator. And yeah, so basically Bitcoin. If you took $1,000, okay, so 0.01 Bitcoin, because that's what it is now. It's pumped up like 30% since we did this, because we used to get it for like $700, $690, $700, okay? If we were to see this hit a $10 trillion market cap, that's a 5.5x gain, okay? A $10 trillion market cap in Bitcoin is only a 5x away, which could take us all the way up to about $505,000. Did you hear me? I'm pretty confident I just showed you like 330, okay? 330 to 400, 330 to about $450,000, okay? So not bad off from where we're talking about, right? Now, I'd like to say this to you. I don't think we'll hit 12 trillion. The cycle, I think 8 to 10 trillion is probably a reasonable market cap on Bitcoin. But honestly, some people are believing we could get a 10x on Bitcoin this cycle. And a 10x on Bitcoin this cycle would give us about an $18 trillion market cap. I don't know if we could hit that. Everything that I've pointed out to you this entire video has led to the discovery that nation states, BRICS nations, miners, pension funds, banks, institutions, you, me, individuals, retailers, MicroStrategy, there's so many companies, even my companies, I've bought Bitcoin with our cash, and we have also put Bitcoin into our own company treasuries, and we're small, tiny little companies. We're not even listed companies. These are private business entities, my friends. We have done this because Bitcoin will protect the value of the business. It is a protection against the hedge of inflation, just like I showed you in the video right at the beginning. So I don't know if it will hit a $900 to $1 million the cycle, but my friends, if it did, you 10x your money on the number. And not according to this, but I'm talking about the number one asset outperforming all of this, gobbling it up. It is gobbling it up every single day, just chewing it up, spitting it out, and that's it. And the amount that's coming off exchanges, my friend, you don't have much time left to get as much of this as you possibly can. So, use my link. I have so many links down on the pin in the cards below for you. And truly, I love doing these live sessions for you. So really, if we could push the channel through the roof, that would be amazing. And I love doing these for you, these videos. Okay, I've got so many more for you. So make sure you hit that notification bell. And I hope you really have all enjoyed the session here tonight. Thank you for being here with me today. I truly appreciate all of you. Okay. Really just powerful energy from all of you. Thank you for being here with me on the Crypto Bliss channel. I respect you, appreciate you, and make sure to stay tuned. There's so much more to go. Stay tuned, stay observant. You're still getting in early, as I've said here. Altcoins haven't even pumped yet against Bitcoin. Okay, you can still make money. You can still become financially free. If you're subscribed to my channel, okay, you would see how to do that with the coins I'm sharing with you. Okay,